Welcome back to the first episode of the first modded Minecraft series I'm going to be actually doing. Um, this is Sky Questing. It's a mod pack. We tried it earlier, but that was on stream, and I decided that uploading the VODs was a good way to make episodic content. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually edit it this time and have actual videos on it. It's going to be only on YouTube and not really going to be streamed. So yeah, as you can see here, we start on this tree and we start with a questing book. Um, so I guess we can start off by getting all these. And the other thing we need to do is get 5 saplings. So let's mine down this tree and hope we get a couple more saplings. Alright, so we got 7 saplings from that. So let's complete this. Get some wood and a random reward. Now we need to get 4 dirt. Which we can just grab from down here because I believe there is bedrock. Yeah, there's bedrock below all of this. Okay. Let's see what that completed. Nice, we got a wooden hopper. So now we need to make a chest and a dirt generator, and a dirt generator is that. So let's make a crafting table. Sorry, my allergies have been a bit rough recently, so now we have a chest as well. And now to make the dirt generator with 5 saplings, which leaves us 2, which should be enough to farm some more. And so now, I believe what it wants us to do with this is put a chest, hopper, dirt generator, and this will start giving us some dirt. So I'm gonna start expanding the island a little bit and growing some more trees, and I'll be back with you guys when I have some progress done. Alright, so we have completed a couple more quests. We got the rewards from the dirt generator. We got the 128 dirt from the dirt generator, and now I'm gonna make a sieve so we can start sieving things. I believe we need 2 of these. Actually, how do I make a sieve? Probably should look this up. Yep. Alright. So we need a slab, some planks, and 2 sticks. This will allow us to get cobblestone from sieving dirt. So I just put this here, because it's in the middle. And then I take some dirt, put it through. Takes a while, but it does give us these stone pebbles, which we can in turn turn into cobblestone. So that's how we're going to get cobblestone. And that completes us a couple quests here. So we get some gravel, which we can sieve to get some resources. Some like ore fragments. If we get 4 of them, we can turn them into ore, but it's also rather rare. So I'm gonna sieve all this stuff and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just wanted to update you guys on what was going on. I turned my normal sieve into a heavy sieve, so I can do these compressed blocks of dirt, which is just 9 dirt put together. And as you can see, they're yielding a lot more items, and this is going to allow me to get through sieving a lot of dirt a lot faster. So I'm going to do this, and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. So, from those 42 compressed dirt, we got a ton of seeds, as you can see here, as well as a ton of cobblestone from just turning the pebbles into cobblestone. We got some andesite pebbles, some diorite pebbles, and some granite pebbles as well, but I don't really need those right now, so I'm not going to turn them into blocks. Next step, at least that I want to do, is we can turn these into stone tool rods, or stone rods. Then we can make you can make a crook with these. I have seemed to forgot the recipe. I was so close, I just went the wrong way. Can you not make a stone crook? Oh, it uses the pebbles. In that case, let's make an andesite crook. I thought it uses the rods. That was my bad. With this, we can destroy leaves and we can get silkworm. That was actually perfect timing. And then we can do this, and it will spread throughout the trees. And then when we harvest it using a crook, they will give us string versus just saplings and whatnot. And we can use these string to make more string mesh, which means we can upgrade this mesh and still have a string mesh in order to get more cobblestone and whatnot, because you can't sieve dirt if it's not a string mesh. So I'm gonna wait for this to spread, and I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, they're all infested waves now. As well as I set up a cobblestone to cook up some stone, because that's what we need in order to make a stone barrel to start producing lava. Um, so I'm gonna mine this down, get all this string, and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Alright, so that gave us a crazy amount of string. We ended up with 2 stacks and 34, and we now have all the stone required in order to make the barrel, so let's do that. Okay, we're just gonna put this down here because this is kind of our small area right now. I'm gonna need to reorganize our island as we get more things, but for now this will work. Let's check what that quest gave us. Some stone and a random reward, which was a cake. Put it there. Um, so next up is to make clay. And clay can be gotten from, let's see here. See how we can make clay. Yep. So we need a bucket of water with some dust, and that will give us that. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. So the way we're making water is we're taking leaves that we got using these wooden shears, putting it into this oak crucible where it gets compressed down into water. And once that happens, just put in the dust into the same crucible, gives us back clay. We can use this clay to turn into clay balls, put it in here, and then we can use that to make a clay bucket, which we can then use to move water wherever we want or make an infinite water source and not have to worry about it anymore. And if there's more than one recipe, you can switch between it using this button. Now we have a clay bucket. Let me set up an infinite water source and I'll be right back. Alright, so just getting the last clay here. Now we can turn these into clay balls. That should complete us the quest here, which should give us bone meal. This one, I need to get a clay water bucket, so I should just be able to do that. That will give us some rewards. Now, so we can take this, the clay, and I believe this turns it into porcelain. Now, if we turn this into a crucible, an on fire crucible, put it in a furnace, it will get fired, and then we can take that and we can turn it into, well, it'll become a fire crucible, and then take this. What we can do is, I can just mine this. I moved this whole setup. Um, so if I put this on top of this, and put in some cobblestone, and this will start turning into bucket the same way, or lava the same way that this turned into water, just a lot slower. As you can see, the liquid lava at the top of the screen is going up, and the cobblestone is going down. I moved the dirt generator over here, and it's going into a drawer, which has a limit of 32 stacks, which is more than a chest will give. So I felt like that was a good idea. As well as for all the other generators we'll make, we can also just put them over here and have a nice line of them. So easy access to resources when we want it. So while the lava is going, I felt it would be important to show you guys how I got the dust, and also because I need sand for the next one. So if I take cobblestone, I hit it with a hammer, it drops gravel. So we're going to do like 10 of this, 10 of these. And then we can keep doing this, and if we take the gravel and we hit it with a hammer, it will turn into sand. And then if we take the sand and hit it with a hammer, it will turn into dust. Now I'm not going to do that because in the next quest after the lava bucket, we need to make this. And we don't have any normal buckets, so we're going to have to use this recipe, which requires, oh, it requires cobblestone. I thought it required glass, like these. I was wrong. Oh well, that's how you can turn these into how you can turn cobblestone into gravel, sand, and dust. Alright, so we have lava. So let's use this cobblestone generator, and then we'll add this to our generators over here, and this should start producing cobblestone. Slowly. Very slowly. But it's a cobblestone generator. So now we should be able to check that off here. And now we can finish this. And we get this, which, okay, got some blaze powder, that's always good. So now we're on to quest 2. So we have made a stone hammer, so we can complete that. So we just need to get a gravel. Gravel. Nice. So now we need 6 flint. So let's make the 6 flint. By doing this, because I don't want to have to break gravel to get the flint. No, we had a decent amount of flint. So now let's take that string that we got from earlier, and we can use that to make another string mesh. I believe it's just, yeah, it's just 9. Then we can use this flint, make a flint mesh, which I believe was the next quest. Yep. So now we need to get an iron ore chunk. Now this can be done by let me make another heavy sieve actually. Yeah, so it's 2 sticks and then 5 oak logs to make a heavy sieve. And then let's put this on here. The flint mesh in there. And then we can take the gravel, make it compressed gravel. And then we just put it through. And it'll give us a decent amount more items than if we just did it with normal gravel. So yeah, as you can see, we got some 4 iron pieces, which turns into an iron ore chunk, which we can then put into here, which will smelt into iron. Let's see what this gives us. 1 iron, gold, and some random drops. So let me just dump all this in here. So I'm going to do this for a decent amount of time till I get a decent amount of resources, and I'll be right back. Alright, so after a lot of sieving, I've gotten a decent amount of these ore chunks. It took a lot longer than you'd expect to get this much. And I've completed a decent amount of these quests, so let's get some of these rewards. So, generator, some draconic ingots, and a faster growth. That might be useful later. Yeah, so let's start smelting all these into them. And I'll be back after I get some more, because I do need to complete this, which is one of all these blocks, which I do not have enough gold. I have enough copper, I have enough iron, and I have enough nickel, so I guess I just need some more gold. So I'll be right back when all that is complete. Alright, well, we did it. One of gold, copper, and iron. That should complete us this quest here. Which gives us a decent amount of stuff. So I guess we just need 1 sand and 1 dust. I have a cobblestone here, so let's just do that really quickly. Gravel, sand, dust. Looks like we got an iron drum filled of supreme. Okay, that might come in handy later. That's a pretty good material. Got that from a random quest, or from a random reward, like one of these. So that's really nice. So yeah, finish this. What a match, master infusion crystal. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. That allows us to use Inferium all the way up convert it through all the different tiers without having to make that. That's really nice, actually. So yeah, now that we're done with this, I think that's where I'm going to end the episode for today. We got off to a good start, completed the first two uh, general quests, Quest 1 and Quest 2, besides the ones that are just selling items for money. Um, Next time, I think we're going to start focusing on resource generation through the Sky Orchards. So make sure to stick around and check that out. Until next time, guys. Bye!